we would like to have you welcome your Toastmaster for the evening, the President of the Friars Club of California. Please welcome at this time, Milton Berle.
Thank you. I want to welcome you all tonight. I want to welcome you to the lifestyles of the bitch who's famous. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Friars Club are paying tribute to one of the most glamorous stars in Hollywood, a beautiful, sexy, and talented actress.
Thank you.
Just sit there on your ass and don't say nothing with me. You'll get your shot. We're paying tribute to this beautiful, sexy, sensual, talented actress who lately has gained national notoriety by slapping a policeman in the face, which makes her the greatest cop socker in Beverly Hills. Ladies in the audience, that's for openers. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Judge Rubin, this poor woman has to do over 100 hours of community service. Zsa Zsa, you'd really be doing the community a great service if you got the fuck out of town. You're a pain in the ass. And you also have a big mouth. That's right, a big mouth. Of course, you only hear that from women. Up to now, not one man has ever complained. Except for Richard Simmons. Zsa Zsa, please allow me to give you some good advice. If you don't shape up with your public service, the judge will send you off to a woman's prison, and believe me, it can be very difficult. They've got broads in there that are so tough, they keep the toilet seat up when they're pissing. Can you imagine? Listen. Can you imagine this beautiful chick in jail with thousands of sex-starved women hungering and thirsty to get humped? Screw you, I'll go there myself. Zsa Zsa, darling, let me warn you, tonight you're in for a major catastrophe. Many vicious things will be said about you by these comics up here. Some of them will call you a selfish, publicity-minded yente. Some will say that you're cheap and you wear fake diamonds. Someone will say you're a hammy, heartless Hungarian. And then there are those who will lie about you. I'm not through. These comics are tough. It may get worse. Some of them may say that you've handled more schlungs than the urology department at Cedars. Look who she's asking. This fucking goy here, she's asking. What a schlong is. I'm not through. Zsa Zsa, look at me, darling. I embarrass you. Others will say, other comedians may say that you were once gangbanged by the entire William Morris office. But believe me, Zsa Zsa, they'll all be done in great taste. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, we do not have to worry about this wonderful woman, Zsa Zsa. She's got a great sense of humor. She has a lot of dignity and class. In fact, our lovely guest of honor is the product of a fine, noble family and a graduate of the best finishing school in Europe. And I hope she finishes the hand job she's giving me right now. What a night this is going to be. I can't wait. I can't tell you what a thrill it is for me to be standing next to this sensuous sex symbol, the Mother Teresa of pussy, this woman here. The woman here who we're honoring gave Oral Hershiser his first name. I kid her, but she's really a fantastic dramatic performer and a great actress who proved her sincere acting ability by being able to say ouch on every one of her honeymoons. After the 6th time, she played it on tape. This woman here has been banged so many times, her left knee hasn't touched her right knee in 48 years. This woman has the only diaphragm with a welcome mat. Even her thighs have landing lights. Her centerpiece has its own zip code. This is a very horny chick. Very, very horny. Ask your sister. Very horny. Last week, her vibrator had a nervous breakdown. In fact, her vibrator is so juiced up, whenever she plugs it in, all the lights go on, and they go out in Brentwood. And she lives in Bel Air. I'll never forget the first time that I met Zsa Zsa. I looked at that face and I said, Zsa Zsa, you turn me on. Yeah, you make me feel so sexy. I'd like to get into your pants. And she said, forget it, darling. One asshole is enough. And that was many years ago, and she still looks as desirable as ever. I don't know exactly how old Zsa Zsa is, but I do know that after her first divorce, she got the custody of the fucking dinosaur. I better talk slower. I don't think she understands this shit. I don't think. Look at her laughing. Look at her laughing. I bet she hasn't had so much fun since that night in Budapest when Count Dracula got so drunk he flew in the wrong direction and bit her on the ass. Let me give you, ladies and gentlemen, a little background about her, big background. When Zsa Zsa was a young girl of 12 in Budapest, she said to her girlfriends, "Let us all go downtown and have some fun." And the girls asked her, "How will we know if we had fun?" And Zsa Zsa said, "We'll throw our panties against the wall. If they stick, we'll have fun." This woman that we are honoring tonight was very athletic as a young girl. She used to go horseback riding, bicycling, and most of all, she loved to go fishing. One day she went fishing with 7 guys, and that night she came home with a red snapper. Then, when Zsa Zsa was only 15, she married an alta Hungarian kaka, and on their honeymoon, her husband put his hand out and raised 5 fingers. Zsa Zsa said, "You want me to do it 5 times?" He said, "No, just pick a finger." That she understood. This woman is very sharp, very clever woman with a very quick mind. Many years ago, I was told in Budapest, Henry Kissinger once said to her, why don't you and I get together for a little sex?" And she said, "Fine, darling, your face or mine." The place. Clever. She has patterned herself after many of the great women in history, women like Marie Antoinette, who once said, "Forget about cake, let them eat me." Women like Margaret Thatcher, who claims that Englishmen don't ejaculate, they just get damp. Clever woman. The other day she ran up to a policeman and yelled, "I was just raped by a Jew, a Jew." The cop said, "How did you know he was a Jew?" She said, "Because I had to help the schmuck." Clever. This woman's clever. Also a very sharp businesswoman. During dinner, she bent over and she told me she's coming out with a new brand of exotic perfume. I asked her, "What's the name of it?" And she said, "It's very romantic. It's called Come to Me." Then she let me smell a little bit of it, and she said, "How do you like it, darling?" And I said, "I really don't know, Zsa Zsa. It doesn't smell like Come to Me." This is a giant we are paying tribute to. That's because this woman is part of a very brilliant and intelligent family. Her mother's name is Jolie. Her sisters are Magda and Ava. Everybody says the Gabor family reminds them of a 3-ring circus. But there's a big difference between the Gabors and a circus. You see, a circus is a cunning array of stunts. She said, "What was the joke?" She didn't know. Well, that takes care of my Hungarian rhapsody. Thank you very much, ladies.